Whew. Welcome. I'm your host, Jesse Sawyer, nationally recognized inclusive fitness trainer, Silver Sneaker Flex instructor. Find out more about me, visit my website, www.jessesawyer.com. And today we have another boom with some lateral slides we're going to add to it as we go. And it's a boom muscle. It's a little bit of a cross of a boom move and a boom muscle. The only difference is we're adding the weights. Where in boom move, there are no weights. There are no muscular condition blocks. So this has muscular condition blocks and action intervals. So it's boom muscle for those individuals that have never taken it. Those who have taken it with me, awesome. Thanks for coming back. I know you just got done doing maybe some of those UGG versions. Well, I got the Metcon version. That's what I guess I should call that first one, the Metcon 1. This should be called the Metcon 2 as we learn to move and groove. Grab those light weights. We're going to work on those enter, action, and exit moves. So we're going to go into a hammer curl, right? But more into a short lever side delt. So we're going to enter, action, and exit. Now, I know some of you have difficulties with the external rotation in your shoulder, which is quite common as we age because we work those shoulders so much. Doesn't mean it can't be fixed. Some of them can't, based upon the rotator cuff and the injury of those four tendons or muscles that surround and help stabilize that joint of the shoulder. Allows you to do that ball and socket. But in this case, we got our enter, action, exit, side view. Enter, action, exit. Enter, action, exit. I know I'm hammering these out, a lot of side delts here. You're probably saying, Jesse, when are we done? We're almost done. Last one up, bring it back, drop it down, and push them back behind you just like this. That's gonna be your next muscular addition block. We're just pushing, and we're working on extension and ultimately mobility. Pushing back as far as you can. And this also helps with the health of your shoulder. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. And get rid of those lightweight dumbbells. And let's get to that action interval with me. Here we go. So last time we did this in Metcon 1, we did our slide, and then whack, right? And then we added the arms, right? And then we did the 1 and 2, and then we did the stop, hold, balance, pause. You know it, whichever. Let's go through it together today. Now let's add it and make it a little harder, okay? So now I want to get that curl and I want to start going lateral, but I want to start moving those arms in different directions. So let's go 1, 2. There's going to be no pause. We're just going to lift up in the air. Wave those arms like you just don't care. Push. There you go. 1, 2. Push up. 1, 2. Push up. There you go. 1, 2. Push to the front, right? Because we can change this as we go, right? We can throw them up. 1, 2. Throw. There you go. 1, 2. Up again. Or we can push them out as well. You can slow this down. 1, 2. And 1 and 2 and slow, right? It's entirely how you want to do it, how you want to move through it. I'm just here to guide you and get the best version of you. Grab that lightweight dumbbells again and grab your hydration. I almost forgot where I was going there. Looking into that video, I was looking at myself, have to self-reflect a little bit if I did a good job there. All right, so here we go again. We got our lightweight dumbbells. And as we ended last time with that mobility exercise, trying to really extend those arms behind you, that's what we want to do today. Here we go. So we're going to push back, just like this, standing nice and tall. Again, The more you bend, then the easier it is to get those arms up, right? We want to get those arms up naturally, and we want to be able to retract the scapula over the spinal column. That is exactly why the thoracic spine convexes a little bit, because your scapula, they're like little wings, and as they retract, they roll over the convection of the thoracic spine. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So the more you get thoracic kyphosis, the harder it is for your scapula to retract around the convection, because it convex too far. So then the scapula can't. And then what happens is you continue to displace your weight forward and forward. And then your scapula aren't doing this job of holding your shoulder in place, it's holding your neck up. So then let's go to shrugs. There you go. So we did a little scapular retraction. We did a little bit of mobility by pushing the arms back, and now we're just shrugging straight up and down. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1, and then some pendulums. Excellent exercises to put together. A little trifecta of shoulders here. Reverse it. 1, 2, 3, and you can go short 4, you can go nice and wide with them. It just really depends how that shoulder is holding up throughout this Boom Metcon 2. Now, let's go back to the same moves that we've been doing, the lateral slides, and then let's add to this motion. So now I'm going to add, because we start adding those arms, I'm going to add a little twist to it. So now I'm going to step, and then I'm going to take this leg and step back. You got it. Slide, slide, step back. Slide, slide, step back. Slide, slide, step back. Oh, you got it. Slide, slide, step back. Now, let's, instead of curl here, and when we step back, let's push up. Hold that. There you go. 1, 2, 1, 2, push back. You can add a little snap. 1, 2, stepping back, snap, reach. 1, 2, because you're also working on balance. It's not a fast. Now, clearly we could have fast music, and we could really make it be like, and do a double snap. 1, 2, and hold this one. There you go. Awesome work. Bring it back to the front. Great job. Get your hydration. Grab your lightweight dumbbells. We're going to go to that third muscular addition block, third action interval for the day. So we worked some shoulders earlier. We worked some shoulders in the second part. And we're going to work some shoulders again in that front area. Now, the front area only needs about 6 to 8, would I say, sets per week on the front delt, because it gets overutilized a lot for individuals. If you're bench pressing, if you're at a computer, if you're a truck driver, if you're just a stay-at-home mother, you work that front delt, holding your baby up, holding your purse. It all just gets worked. So we're going to hold them here. We're going to be in neutral position. You can see my thumbs are forward, and I'm just going to come straight up, just like that. So easy position. You're just going to go about eye level, shoulder height level. We're not trying to overextend. Straight on out. Let's get 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, each position I do here is going to change the impact. Now I'm going to go to more of a supinated grip. I'm going to have a slight bend in those elbows as I bring them back here, and I'm going to come on up. Almost come make like a triangle in the front. I'm just trying to push them together. 3, and lift away from my body. 4. Side view looks like this. 5. So I'm almost like trying to give these weights to the banister. 6. I'm just kind of reaching out. Let's do 2 more so you get the idea. Yep, I'm trying to put them up there on that shelf, rest it all the way down. Now I'll give you another version of that in the pronated position, where I'm actually going to try to put them on the shelf of that banister. And this is about level for me. And this would be about where I'm trying to take them. See how I'm trying to push them up there? And I'm just trying to lift them on that shelf and rest them down. Now, if you can't do that high shelf without difficulty, you can always come to this lower one, right? A little easier for me to come right here and kind of rest my hands up. And now for some of you, this one might work, which gives me a great idea for the next Metcon 3, where we work on different levels. Different levels is really good to try to hit here, hit here, hit here, hit here, because it works. Variant degrees on your shoulder. It helps for a healthy shoulder and helps prepare you for contraction and relaxation as well for falling. Fall-proof those shoulders. All right, let's go. Hydrate. Let's go to the side again. Remember, we were here tapping back. 1 and 2 and tap, right? We were holding that position. So now we're going to get into those holds, right? But now the hold is hold, and we're in that balance position where we got to hold, right? In that balance. Here we go. 1 and 2 and stop. Throw different commands out. Remember that. 1 and 2 and hold. 1, I'm going to throw a new one in here. Here. And freeze. It's a little cold out here in Camp Hill, Pennsylvania today. And 1 and 2 and next week and stop. 1 and 2 and pause. 1 and 2 and freeze. 1, just remember this right leg is going back. It's a little bit of a twist. It's a little bit of a turn. It makes you hold. It makes you balance. It makes you use your core. Use something if you need it. Always have a chair available. 1, 2, just in case you have to sit down, freeze. No freezing, no holding, and no stopping or pausing. Let's go. We can clap too or snap. Slide and slide and slide, slide, bam. 1, 2. Get those hips, right? Bam, 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 bam. Hold. Awesome job. Freeze it, stop it, repeat it, replay it. Keep coming back for more of it. Metcon 3 is next. This was Metcon 2. Peace.